So let's kind of jump into it. So the last video, we explained the Keyline 303 and then how to do the basic cut a Honda key, cross-check it against a Gymkhana, make sure the same code is pulled, and also how much metal debris is cut off to make sure that it's a 100% working key. Now last video I pointed out, it would have been like, I would say 90% usable. Could have gone to the vehicle, it just depends on the year range. If it's like a 2012, it probably would have been fine because it's a little worn and old. If it's 2019 or so, it may be too tight. Who knows, but the SOP coming back and checking the door and then cutting as needed would have taken care of that. So now I want to kind of cover some of the tips and the tricks for the Keyline when it comes to like how to use it, because it is, you're using two hands at once while everything else is pretty much, you're tapping the screen or you're holding one hand. So let's kind of look at some of the parts there. This will be a very short video. Again, I will have links in the description below on some of the key things, like when it comes to like taking apart some of the parts when they're all messed up. So let's get started. Okay, so now for some of the tips and the maintenance I've noticed for the Keyline. These bits, sometimes they get like locked in there and you have to use force. So I keep an Allen key here on hand so I can remove, and this one's already tight again. It's in there good, but if I need to take this one out, I can pop that out and change them as needed. I have extra bits down here, as you can see. That just makes it very simple for me. So I have a video down below for if these are jammed, use a pair of vice grips and PB blaster to loosen them and take them out. Cool. So a video on how to take the bits out if they're stuck and how to change them. Also have a video so in case the cutting bit is worn, what to look for and then how to change it and the reasons why, before and after. Really good video. Again, you don't want to try to save money by not buying the cutting bits and then cut worn keys. So invent it. And then for these cut plates, how to change them, or if they're stuck in there with a rust or they're stripped screws, make sure you're using the right tools, Allen keys. Otherwise, what are you doing? To take off the jaw, it's these two screws, you slide it off, simple. Again, these, you don't really need to touch. These are gonna be, so if I lock this in, it makes it really wiggly, or less wiggly. If I lock this in, I can't even turn it. So all I can do is forward and back. So when I was making a K jaw, I was able to essentially use this as a planing tool. I loosen, tighten, and I can go back and forth plane. I can't go left and right. So if you really want to focus on cutting certain things in a straight line, that's how you do that. But for our business and keys, auto keys, you do not need that. Just keep them snug but loose so you have that play. And then you have your buttons, red and black for calibration. Pretty simple. The keys on this route, but we can open it and we can stick a key in between here, like for a Lexus or like a Hyundai or a Kia. So that's where you want to know how to work these key blades. That's just going to be a little extra tip. And we look at the worn ones, a little extra tip. But only one side's going to get worn and cut. You want to make sure it's not too damaged. This is very, very good still. So for here, if we see this little peg down here, if we turn this, watch the silver collar, it drops down. Whole thing drops down. Now when you look at your calibration, see how the difference way off? Need to lift up and out. I'm not sure. And then I put a ring of duct tape under here, so it's very snug. It doesn't really want to turn. It just makes it very simple and easy. So when I'm going from a Honda key to a GM key or whatever, I have to turn it a smidge, but it doesn't really travel too much, or I don't have to change it. It's very easy, very simple. Okay, so that was kind of the wrap up of the Keyline 303. There's a lot of videos on there on how to calibrate, how to adjust and make it work, and also how to like clean and fix. It's a heavy duty workhorse. As long as you take care of it and oil it, you're good. but it just, again, would take too long explaining all the details in one video. So check the description below and you'll see all the other video links of how to like clean, prep, and maintain it, and also use it when it comes to like Volkswagen keys or like Lexus keys and stuff like that. I have all those videos. Cool. Now for the 8th and 9th video of this series, we're going to kind of go into the more advanced settings of the Gymkhana 994 when it goes into decoding those old worn keys, and then also how to do the modify section when it comes to like the whole mathematics. And we get to be really nerdy when it comes to getting those right cut codes, and also getting those direct codes if it comes from the manufacturer and their hidden codes, or from the dealership. So those are going to be 2 really cool videos. And the 10th video is going to be kind of like a recap, explaining everything that we've kind of covered. And then, yeah, and I'll mail a certificate to you at the end of this process. I'm just joking. I'm not going to mail anything. But hopefully you're enjoying these videos. It really means a lot to me to share this information. So again, we're able to kind of all learn together and better our community when it comes to the auto locksmith field. Because we just want to look good all together as a team. So yeah, other than that, have a great day, and I will see you next time. See ya. Bye.